Welcome to my channel, and thanks for joining me for this Pilates class with a twist. We're going to start off lying on our backs. Open the arms to the sides, have the feet on the floor and let both knees drop over to the right, bringing them back and then over to the left. Keep going at your own pace, so we're beginning to find some movement in the hips and the spine, beginning to connect to the oblique stomach muscles and connect to the breath. Keep the shoulders wide and open, the arms heavy and relaxed, and then staying on the right side, take the left leg over and hold on with your right hand so you can give yourself a really good twist. And deep breath in and out. Over to the other side, both knees over to the left. Bring the right leg over and hold with your left hand to deepen the stretch. Deepen the breath. In and out. Coming back to center, clasp the hands behind your head, lengthen the spine. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your head and shoulders up. You're going to really try and connect to the center. Each exhale, draw the stomach in. Each inhale, lengthen the spine. Lengthen the head back down to the floor and let both knees drop over to the right. And then exhale, use the stomach to bring everything back. The knees and the head floats back up. Lengthen the head back down, knees drop over to the left, and use your stomach to bring it all back. Connect to the center. Inhale, knees over to the right. Open the chest. Exhale, pull the stomach in as much as possible. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, finding the center, finding the deep work in the stomach. Once more to the right, opening the chest. Exhale, pulling the stomach in, bringing it to center. Last one over to the left. Inhale, and exhaling, pulling the stomach in. And bringing the head and shoulders down. Place your hands against your thighs, and we're going to use the right hand to press the right knee away so you're opening the right side of the hip, and then press with the left hand. And again, so we're creating a little rocking motion from side to side. Each time you should really feel the front of the thigh open. Right knee forward and coming back. Last time to the left, reach the knee forward, bringing it back, press both arms down into the floor, start curling the hips up, draw the stomach in and peeling up vertebra by vertebra, so opening up both thigh creases now. Inhale and exhale, rolling down one vertebra after another, back to the neutral position. Exhaling, pelvic floor and stomach engage. Reach the knees forwards, opening up the front of the body. Inhale and exhale, rolling down one vertebra after another. Rolling up vertebra by vertebra. This time we're going to stay there. Float the arms up and back. And then think of sending your left knee forward. Allow your right side of the hip to drop down and float up. And then to the other side, sending the right knee forward as the left side of the hip goes down. And it's a little rocking seesaw movement. Keep stretching the arms back, creating as much movement as you can in the hips. Lifting up, take a deep breath in. And then slowly rolling down one vertebra after another and float the arms back to the floor. Send the right knee forward. This time allow the right side of the hip to come up. Then equalize. Left side comes up and back down. And we'll go to the left. Left side of the hip goes up, equalize, left hip goes down, and return. So it's like a roller coaster or a figure of 8. One hip goes up, the other equalizes, one hip goes down, the other hip joins it. You can make this really playful. It should feel really nice for your back. Up, up, down, down. Bring the right knee to a 90 degree angle, and with your left hand you're going to resist, push the right knee towards the left hand, and then change. So left leg comes up, use the right hand to resist. You're pushing your knee into the hand and the hand into the knee, and relax it down. Right leg up, push it against the left hand, and this time slide the right hand towards the ankle, lift your head and shoulders up, press in with both hands, coming back down, the same to the left. Push the knee towards the hand towards the knee, slide the left hand towards the left ankle, and we're going to go into single leg stretch. So stretch the other leg out and change. Each time squeeze the leg against the hands. Draw the navel in and change. Keep going. You can go whatever pace you want. Keep the legs working, and we're going to go into a crisscross. So clasp your hands behind your head and try and bring your opposite shoulder towards the knee. Again, you can take this as fast or as slow as you want. And stay. Bring your hand across the knee, press it against it, and we're going to take little pulses up and up. And change legs, press the hand onto the outside of the leg and pulse up and up and up. Relax down, hug the knees to the chest and circle both knees, getting a massage for your lower back on the floor, and circle the knees in the opposite direction. I'm going to take another variation of crisscross. So hands behind the head, reach the right leg out, bring the right elbow as if it's trying to touch the right knee, and then also the left elbow. And then again, opposite elbow to knee, both elbows try and touch the knee. Opposite elbow, both elbows pull the stomach in even more. Opposite elbow, both elbows, and relax. Rocking up into a sitting position, bringing the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Take a deep breath in, and then exhaling to bring the head down. A few deep breaths here in this position. Relax the muscles of the face and the neck and the shoulders. Let's come up and do the same thing over the right knee. Drop your head towards the knee. Think of lifting your stomach up and rooting your left sits bones down into the mat. Rolling up and over to the other side, to the left side, drop the head over towards the knee. Lift the stomach up and think of your right sitting bones really pressing down into the floor. Coming up with a long spine, let's take half roll back, reach the fingertips forwards, draw the navel in, and rolling back up, long spine. Again, half roll back, connecting to the center, and coming up. And we'll take that with a twist. Open the right arm, roll halfway back, coming back up, and open the left hand and up. Again, open to the right and center. Open to the left. Center, stretch the legs out and stretch over. Let's go around the world, taking it over to the right, up to the left, stretching over and over to the left, up, right, stretching over. So really sweep the arms in a big circle. You can go as far back as you want. And to the left and over. One more time to the right, circling the arms, stretching over, and to the left, coming up and stretching over. Coming into a little ball and rolling back and up, finding the balance, finding the center. And let's tilt over to the left, roll slightly on the left and over to the right. Roll onto the left side, coming back, roll onto the right side, coming back. Let's go back to lying on the floor, stretch the right leg up, pull it in and lift the head up, so getting a good stretch. And bring the head and shoulders down, open the arms to the side. Take the leg across the body, keep going until the right side of your hip goes up. And then bring the right side back, open the leg to the right and think of the left side of the body connecting down into the mat. Again, reach the leg across over to the left. Allow the right hip to come up and bringing it back, opening the leg as much as you can. And then we'll take it across into the leg circles, really big cross and then open circle. So we're going for big, generous leg circles. And open the leg, take it across, allowing the hip to come up when the leg comes across. Make the circles as big as feels good for your body. Bend the knee in and then we're going to come up, climbing the tree, stretching out. Hold on to the outside part of your leg and take a twist. You can have your hand on the floor or lift it up. Lengthen your spine and then climbing back down. Bend the knee, open the right arm and using the left hand to guide your knee to the floor. Again, to get that twist. We're going to do all that to the other side. So bring your left knee in towards you. Stretch the leg up. Give it a good stretch. Lift your head up. Keep lengthening both legs. And place the head back down on the floor. Open the arms to the side and take the leg across your body. The left hip is going to come up. And then bring the left hip back. Bring the leg back. Open the leg to the left and try and keep the right side of your body pressing into the mat. Again, taking it over the body. Hip comes up. Hip comes back down. Open the leg and we're going to go into the leg circles. Nice big circles, allowing the hip to come up as you take the leg across and stabilizing it as you come back. And changing the direction of the circle, lengthening both legs out. And bring the knee in towards you, climbing up. Stretch the leg out, open the chest. Hold on to the outside of the leg and take a twist. Fingers on the floor or hand up in the air. Come back, roll back down and take the knee across. Open the left shoulder. Get a beautiful twist through the body. Bringing both knees in, lift the head up and rock up and down a few times to come up to a sitting position. Open the legs wide. We'll go for a spine stretch. Walk your fingertips forwards. Drop the top of the head over. Lift the stomach. Deep breath and exhale, slowly coming up. Open your arms and we're going to go for a saw. Reach the fingertips over the toes, drop the head down, lift the stomach, reach the back hand back and coming to center. Let's go to the other side, reaching the fingertips forwards and back, putting the stomach in and coming back. Taking a variation of the saw on a long upwards diagonal, extending the spine, extending the arms and coming back. And in the other direction, reaching the top of the head away and long and back. Let's go to the back diagonal. So reach one hand forward as you reach the leg back, sort of like a twisted swan dive. And then to the other side, reach the hand forward, reach the leg back and coming back. Let's take one of each. So regular saw down and up and down and up. Extended saw up and back, up and back, and then taking it back to the back diagonal and coming forwards, back and forwards. Again, down and up and down and up. Reaching on a long diagonal, up and going to the back diagonal and back. Once more, really play with it. Down and then reaching long and away, all the way back and coming back. Close the legs together, reach the arms forwards, grab onto your legs and take a good stretch over. Let's take a teaser variation, starting with the knees bent. Lift your legs off the floor and twist to the right and to the left and to the right. Left, right, left, come to center, rolling down and rolling all the way back up. Again, twist to the left and right and left, right, again, left, right. Coming up, you might want to straighten your legs out, rolling back and rolling up. So you can have your legs as bent or as straight as you want. Again, making it really playful, reaching forwards, rolling down. Teaser up and to the left and to the right. Left and right. Left and right. Stretching up and coming back. Take your legs over your head. Support your lower back in your hands and you're going to walk the feet over to the right. So feel the weight getting heavier on the right hand, lighter on the left. And then back to center, walking the legs over to the left, feeling the weight more on the left hand. And then walking your legs back to center. Press your arms down on the mat, take a breath in, and as you exhale, slowly rolling down one vertebra after another after another. Squeezing thighs together and start circling both legs. So you can make this quite small, or if you're comfortable with a full corkscrew, you can really take the legs in a huge circle over your head. Just notice what your body needs right now. And let's change the direction. So starting off small, and you might want to gradually increase the range of motion so you come into the full corkscrew. Open the legs, you can hold on wherever you like and just rock like a happy baby from side to side. Then taking both legs over to the right. Start with the left leg, open it, and then take the right leg over to the left. So like a opening and closing a fan. Reach the toes up to the ceiling and over to the floor. And rolling over to the side, coming up to a mermaid position. Placing the hand on the hip and starting off with the hips spiraling around all the way to the top of the head and bringing the hips back. So initiating the movement from the hips, it ripples all the way through the spine, and then back, bringing the hips back down. One more time. Twisting, and then bringing the hips back to center. Place the forearm on the mat, open the chest, gaze up, and then thread the hand through the window, opening in between the shoulder blades. Again, inhale, opening up. Exhale, threading the needle, twisting as much as possible, pulling the belly in. Open, inhale. Exhale, twist, and just stay there and deepen the twist. Bring the knees together, press the forearm down, lift the hips up, lengthen through the spine, and relax down. Coming up again, and again threading the arm through, lifting up in the stomach. Inhale, reaching up. Twist, reach the arm through and up to the ceiling. Twist and stretch. Again, twist and stretch. Taking a side bend over to the other side. If that was challenging enough, just do the same thing. If you want a bit more challenge, we're going to straighten the legs out. So press the hand down, lengthen up, just stay there for a moment. Press down into the floor. Relaxing down, and we'll take that into a twist. So reaching up, threading the arms through, reach towards the feet. Lifting the arm up, inhale, exhale, reaching through. Again, up, reach, and then place both hands on the mat. Keep lifting the hips up like a twisted downward facing dog. And we're going to take all that on the other side. So starting off in the mermaid position, hand on the hip. Initiate with the hip spiraling round, looking over your shoulder, and hip comes back. And again, twisting through the spine all the way and coming back. One more time, twist and coming back. Forearm onto the mat, open the chest, gaze up, and thread the arm through, open in between the shoulders. Inhale, open the arm, gaze up. Exhale, twist, pull the belly in. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Keep deepening the twist. Keep pulling the stomach in. Bring the knees together. Press the forearm down to lift the hips up. Reach the top arm up. And release it down. Again, pressing down, lift the hips up. And then twist, bringing the arm through and opening up. Twist, threading the arm through the window and reaching it up, opening it. Twist, pull the stomach in and up. Again, twist and bring your hips down. Take a stretch to the side. If that felt challenging enough, we're going to do the same thing. If you want a little bit more challenge, we're going to stretch the legs out, press a hand into the floor. Really lengthen the arm away, stay there and lengthen even more. And come down, relax for a moment. And then back again, sweep the arm up, and from here to a twist. Reach your fingertips towards your feet and reach up towards the ceiling. Twist, pull your belly in. Lengthen the arm up, twist, and place both hands on the mat with your feet twisted. And then from here, straighten out the heels so that you're in a downward facing dog. connecting to that sense of center, lengthening through the spine, and bringing the knees down to the mat to an all-fours position, rounding through the spine, and then inhale, opening the chest, gazing forwards, rounding through on the exhale. Inhale, open the chest, gaze forwards. Again, round and open. Shine the heart forwards. Let's thread the needle. So open your right arm up towards the sky and then thread it through, opening the chest here. You might choose to stay there, or if you want a little bit more challenge, we're going to stretch the left leg out, and for more challenge still, lift it up off the floor. So it becomes a balancing exercise as well. Bring the leg back, and let's change sides. Left arm reaches up, and then threading it through the window, opening the chest, either staying there or stretching the right leg out, and perhaps even lengthening it so much that it lifts up off the floor, finding the balance there. And coming back to all fours, and we're going to take a crawl forwards, opposite knee to hand walk forwards, almost like a big cat walking forwards and walking back. And you might choose to do it like that, or for a little bit more challenge, we're going to lift the knees up off the floor, tuck the toes, walking forwards, really feeling that diagonal across the front of the body, and walking back. Really play with it. Forwards and back. Place the knees down, and we'll come into a puppy pose. Lift the hips up high, melt the chest down towards the floor. Coming back to the breath and the length and the center. Let's come to a plank pose. Twist both knees over to the right, take the hips back, and then forwards, and then knees to the left, take the hips back and forwards. So finding as much twist through the body as feels good. Going backwards and forwards. One more time either side. Back and forwards, over to the side, and coming back. Moving to Sphinx pose. Press the forearms down, drop the hips, lift the chest, and then rotate your head over to the left and center, and over to the right and back. Turn your head, look over your left shoulder and over the right shoulder. Open the chest, gaze forward, and then come down, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, press down into the floor, open the chest, come up as much as feels good, and slowly bend the elbows back towards the ribs as you bring the head back down to the floor. Again, press down to lengthen and lift the head up. Open the chest, bend the elbows back, head comes back down. Bring the right arm further forwards, press down, and this time look over your left shoulder. Try and keep the hips square. Coming back down. Pressing down to lift up and twisting to look over your left shoulder. Bringing it back down and switching arms. Left hand comes forward, right hand back. Pressing down to lift up and then twist looking over your right shoulder. Coming back down. Lengthening up and twisting, trying to keep the hips as even as possible. Coming back down. Open the arm to a T position to the side. Head looks over to the right. Lift the right leg up and take it across on a long diagonal to the left. Stretch the toes away from the fingertips. And then bring the leg back. Lift up the head and shoulders. And if you want a little more challenge, you can lift the arms up off the floor and turn your head over to look towards the left. Left leg stretches up and over on a long diagonal, and then bringing the leg back. Square off the hips, lift up the head, shoulders, and maybe lift up the arms. Turn the head to look to the right, reach the right leg up and then across to the left diagonal, stretching the arms out long, getting that really good twist through the body, bringing it back, lifting up head, shoulder, arms, and maybe lift the legs up, hover, and then head looks over to the left. Left leg stretches out on a long diagonal, reaching it away, coming back, lifting up the head, shoulders, and maybe the legs. Stay there, lengthening, and then press your hands into the floor, and we're going to come back into a rest position. Release the head down into the mat, soften the hips, and come to the breath. Notice how the breath expands the ribs to the side and to the back. Each exhalation really soften down even more. Tuck the toes under. Come back to the downward facing dog. This time we're going to sweep the right leg up, open up the right side of the hip, bend the knee, stretching the right side of the body. And then like a figure of eight, we're going to bring the right knee towards the left wrist, right wrist, and circling it back, up, and again, circling it forwards, and circling it up. Forward circle, and back. This time round the spine. Place the right foot in between the hands for a lunge. Sweep the arms up, palms together. Bend the elbows, open up the chest, and bring the left shoulder towards the right knee and twist around, opening up the chest. Coming back, stretch the back leg, left hand on the floor, reach the right hand up towards the sky, twist even more, and coming back to the down dog. You might want to walk the feet a little bit, and then you'll take all that to the other side. So sweep the left leg up, open up the hip, bend the left knee up towards the sky, and then that figure of eight. So the knee comes towards the right wrist, left wrist, and circling up and back. Circling forward and down, up and back. Again, circle forward and back, and then rounding the spine. Let's place the foot in between the hands for a lunge. Drop the hips forwards, reach the arms up, palms together, bend the elbows, open up the chest, and taking that into a twist. So pressing the arm against the knee, opening the chest. Come back, straighten the back leg. Lift the left hand up towards the sky, opening the chest. Bring it back, coming back to the downward facing dog. Walking the feet a little. And again, reach the right leg up. Open up the hips, lift that knee up as high as possible. This time we're going to come forward to a high lunge. So coming up, front knee bent, reach the arms to the side, and we're going to take a spine twist and back. So twist, twist, coming back to center, finding the balance. Twist, lengthen the arms away from each other. One more time, twist, twist. Come back to center, reach the arms up, forwards, take the right leg back. Left leg sweeps up, open it up, lift that left knee as high as you can. And then bringing the knee back. Place a foot on the floor, come up to a high lunge, Arms to the side for a spine twist. Twist, twist, coming to center. Twist, twist, lengthen the arms away from each other. Twist, coming back. One more time. Twist, twist, coming back to center. Reach the arms up, lengthen them over, taking the leg back. Walk the feet, really allow your hips to move, rotate from side to side. And then coming to our last downward facing dog, walk the feet towards the hands, soften the knees, curl the tailbone down to roll up one vertebra after another. Open the legs slightly wider than the hips and then twist the hips from right to left, allowing the arms to react. Twist that initiates from the center, goes all the way up to the top of the head and the tips of the fingers, right through the body. And gradually slowing that down, finding a place of stillness. Bring the legs together. Take a deep breath in, sweep the arms up, bring the palms to touch. And as you exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Again, connecting to the sense of center, of stillness, and the breath. I hope you enjoyed doing this class with me, and please subscribe if you'd like to do some more free classes.